Zombie apocalypse.
Hello guys, this is Mubashir, your instructor of this Android course. So in the previous video we have already installed Android Studio. So let us get back to the work. So first let me open my Android Studio here, and until this gets open let me show you what are we going to do. So we are going to make a simple birthday card app. So here you can see enter name, and here we are going to enter the name of the person, and when you click on this create birthday card button you will get redirected to another page where you will get like a cake photo. We can set that, and here you will get happy birthday, and the name you typed here will get printed here. So this is a basic app, but for the beginners this is the best one. So loading first app project. Okay, so this is the interface. We in the previous video we left all the things here. So first of all I want you to click here in this AVD manager, and here you will get a big button like this, create virtual device. You will get here, so click on that, click on this phone and click on next. Okay, no system image yeah. So here click on this file and click on next, and here you can give name to your AVD, and you can just click finish. I am not going to click finish because I already have a virtual device here. So I am just going to run this. I am going to minimize. Okay, so now this is starting. Let us minimize that, and let us get back to this design work. So in the previous video I told you that in the XML file all the designing stuff will be done, and in this main activity all the backend stuff will be done. So there are two ways to design our app. So the first way is we can do this by coding here like manually, or we can just do this from, okay, let me delete this, or we can do this from design section. So first time when you open your app you will get a hello world here. So I want you to click on that hello world and click press your delete button on the keyboard. So everything will be deleted, and here you will get some this type of layout. So this is the parent of our app. Everything on this are children of this parent. For example, if I drag and drop a text view here, text view will be the children, I mean the child of this parent. If I drag and drop this button here or any widget, everything will be children of this parent. So first let me drag and drop this text view here, and you can see a error here, right? Because we need to constrain this to the borders, because if I run this now I won't get this text view here. I will get this text view in the 0, 0. So to avoid that we need to constrain our children. Okay, so let me constrain this bottom. Just constrain this to the top, constrain this to the right, and constrain this to the left. So now this is in center. Okay, so click on this, click on attributes. So the first here you can see is ID. So everything needs to get an ID. So I am giving this ID as helper message. Okay, why I am giving this ID you will get to know that later. And now coming down, click on this constraints here, and I am going to delete this bottom. bottom constraint, just delete that. And in the text view here we can give enter name, enter. Okay, so now here you can see enter name, but this doesn't look good if this gets attached to the top, so we need to give this a margin. So click on this, and here in the search bar search for margin, and when you click on this you will get some different types of margin. We are going to give this layout margin top because we need space from the top, so I am going to give 60 dp, enter. So now here you can see this has come down to the 60 dp. So just minimize this. Okay, enter name. So if we come back to our Chrome, you can see here this part is finished, enter name. So now we need to give an input here, right? So we need to drag and drop this. So coming back to the Android Studio, okay, let me close this once. We need so you can drag and drop this plain text here, and now we need to constrain this as well. So left to the left, right to the right, and I'm going to constrain this top to the bottom of enter name. Okay, so I want this. Okay, click on this and go to attributes again, search for margin, and in the margin let us give 60 dp again. Okay, this, I think this is more, so let us give 30 dp. Yeah, so enter name. Yeah, okay, so now we need to give this an id as well. So click on attributes, cancel this, and id I'm going to give name input, and click on enter. Now that's okay. Okay, so here you can see okay, I'm sorry, in this code, let me split this, and here in this code all the code is auto generated here because all the things we are dragging and dropping. So you can see this text view, right? So this is the code for this first one. So Android ID, we have given an Android ID, helper name, helper message, and the width is wrap content. So what is this wrap content? So let me match parent. If I do this match parent, see this got stretched here. So we don't want this to get stretched. So that's why I'm going to give wrap content. This means all the width will be considered by the text we gave here. So if I gave here like enter name and something like this gets increased. So this is the meaning of wrap content and match parent. So we gave the margin top to 60 dp, and you can see this line here, app layout constraint end to the end of, means this one, end to the end of parent here, and start to the start of parent means start to the start of parent means this line, and top to the top of parent means, sorry, I'm talking about this top to the top of parent. So let us talk about this edit text here. ID name we gave as name input, wrap content. Okay, let me do, okay, wrap content. I am removing this text here, and here input type is text person name. What if I remove this? Nothing happened, right? So I removed two lines, and here end to the end of parent. We have constrained this to the end of parent. Okay, what is this bias? What if I delete this bias? Nothing happened. Okay, so I have removed 3 lines till now. Here, start to the start of parent. Start to the start of parent here, and constraint top to the bottom of helper ID. You can see this @ID helper message, right, which is this one. So the meaning of this line is constraint top to the bottom of this helper message. Okay, so now this, what is this error showing? Render problem. Okay, let me come back to the design here. So these two things are completed, enter name and this input area. Now we need to give this a create birthday card button. So let us go back to the Android Studio, and here in the button section, drag and drop a button here. So in the button, you can give this button ID like create birthday card. So let me constrain this as well to the right. Okay, I'm sorry. To the left one, right to the right. This top to the, okay, let me code this here. This two, let me code this. In the code section, come to the button, and here let me type. You can just type half words and everything will be auto completed, which means I'm typing okay, top. Yeah, just I typed here top, and you can see some suggestions here. Top to the bottom of, and here you can see the suggestion of @ID, and I want this to be down of this helper message, right? So if I type HE, you can see helper message, enter. So now let us see this. Okay, now we need to constrain this to the down. So in the code again, bottom to the bottom of parent. So let me see in the design. So now we can set this like this. Okay, if you want, you can do some more up. Okay, now it's done. So here I need to do a thing. In this edit text, I am going to give a hint here. So just start typing hint, and here you can give like I am going to give Mubashir. So in the design you can see here, you can see this name input, right? You can okay, let me run this app once, then you will get to understand what I am saying. Now click on this run, and you need to see here your virtual device created. If you can't see, just click on this and click on your virtual device here. Okay, so now here it's showing installed successfully. So let us go to our virtual device, and here you can see your app. Okay, sorry, enter name. This is giving a hint like you need to type your name. For example, Mubashir. You can type your name, Hruday, and when you press this button, you need to do that in the main activity layout here. So we haven't done anything, so that the app should do anything when we click on this button. So this is the main layout of our app. So let me recap this again. Going to the split. Okay, we have drag and drop all the contents. So the first one is text view. We have given this a ID because as you have constrained this here, you can see this helper message, right? To constrain this, we need to give this a ID, so that you can say see, this is the id, I need you to get constrained to this id one. Okay, so here we gave this an id, and now we know the difference between wrap content and match parent, and we gave a margin of 60 dp to the top, which is the difference between this top line and this enter name but section, and here constraint to the end of parent, start to the start of parent, and top to the top of parent. Okay, so now this is completed. In the edit text, we gave this an id as well. Wrap content width and height is wrap content. In the margin top, we gave 30 dp, which is the distance between this enter name and this. We gave a hint here, and constraints like end to the end of parent, start to the start of parent, and top to the bottom of enter name. So gave a hint here, end to the end of parent, start to the start of parent, and top to the bottom of this enter name here. Okay, to the this one. So now in the button section, I want this. Okay, what if I remove this horizontal bias? Let me check. Okay, so nothing happened. What if I remove this vertical bias? Okay, this came down. If I do this again to the top, automatically this horizontal bias and vertical bias came. So here I am going to give this some padding. For example, if I give this Android padding of 30 dp, here you can see the button text is the same, but you got some place here, right? So the button became some bigger. So this gave the padding of this side of 30 dp, left to the 30 dp, right to the 30 dp, and right side to the 30 dp. So I don't want this name as button, so let me change this. In the button section, create birthday card. So if you notice the thing, here I type like create birthday card here, and here all the things are in uh, capital letters. So here I want this all caps is equals to false. So as a default, all caps will be true, and here I told that I need it as false. Okay, so now this is the way I gave here. So let us close this attributes. Okay, let us close this, and in the code section, here you can see a type of error, right? This yellow, which means it is saying that add tools. Okay, we have hard coded this enter name, which means in the resources, if you go to okay, not values, in the string.sml, here you can here we define all the strings that are used in our app. So for example, in the future, if I need to make this app in some another language, for example some Russian or any another language, I don't know what how many languages are there, but if you want to make your app in some another language, all the strings will be defined here. So whenever you give this name, this content will be changed to that specific language. So for that, let me go here, click on this. If I do so, after clicking here, if you hover on this, click on this yellow button, extract string resources, and here click on OK. So now you can see this @string / enter name. So when you go here, you can see this is auto generated here. So let me do this to all the others as well. Here to this, click on this, extract string resource. Let me give this resource name as hint here, enter. And even here to this create birthday card, let me click here, extract string resource and click on OK. So you can run this again, and in the string XML you can see here everything got auto generated here. So the Gradle build is running. Okay, installed successfully. Now you can check enter name, hint, and create birthday card. So in the next video, let us talk about what to happen when we create on this create birthday card. So this should happen when you create press this create birthday card. A new what we say layout should open where you can see a image of a cake or something, and here happy birthday name will be written. So if you like this course, please like to the video, subscribe to the channel, and bye.